Hello, this is Bruce from Bleh. Hello, it's day 599 before my retirement. This is Anything That's Legal. My name is Bruce, and I'm going to be talking about plans for retirement and also what side hustles can be done to earn a little bit of extra cash after I'm retired. Please click on the subscribe button down below, as well as the bell to receive notifications of further updates. I'm going to try to do this on a weekly basis. Unfortunately, yesterday, which was the big 600, I put my camera in a bad location relative to me and nothing really came out. What I did do in the last while is been looking at the differences between the Canadian and the American retirement schemes with an eye to what's in Canada. I live in Canada. I'm actually in Aurora, Ontario, which is just to the north of Toronto. And here we have three federally funded programs. One is called the Canada Pension Plan, which is based upon salary deductions like taxes. The other one is the Old Age Security, which is given to people over 65. And the third one is called the Guaranteed Income Supplement, which is, if your income is very low, it will give you a bump up to give you at least a little bit more room. My employer has its own his own retirement scheme, which gives a pension, so that I've got three that I can work with, which is the employer's Canada Pension Plan and the Old Age Security. I've checked the numbers, and I definitely do not qualify for the General Income Supplement. Now, what I have in addition is, through the employer, I have what's called Employee Share Ownership Program, which is that I will buy shares in the company, and in addition, my employer will kick in, based upon which contribution levels I'm in, up to 50% of what I put in. In addition, I have a self-directed RRSP, which has my accumulated funds from other sources, as well as getting a regular contribution on a pay basis, as well as reinvesting the dividends. Now, let me get my crib sheet out. I also have been making use, if you have seen the previous video, of a scheme called Pocket Change, where I take change in my pocket at the end of the day. I never reach into my pocket for small change. If I need a loonie or a toonie, I'll reach in. Other than that, what I get in change goes in my pocket. At the end of the day, it gets put into a coin sorting bank, and on a regular basis, I swing that money, put it over into the bank, and either spend it on something I need at the moment, or using it as discretionary funds, or put it into my self-directed RRSP. Yesterday, I pulled out the results, and over a 1 month period, I had filled up enough coin rolls for $84. Now, of course, the last time I went to the bank with the results of this, there was coin rolls that hadn't been filled, so they accumulated, and in the last month I have filled the equivalent of $84. In addition, this week I had sold one of my model airplanes on Marketplace and made $80, but the person buying it gave me a $100 bill. And it took me a week to actually get it to the bank to deposit it. So I had $184 of money that I used to advance my hobby. I picked up a pair of receivers, as well as a adapter, and the interface module for the programming application for the receiver. So I can do that. I've bought at the local swap meet an airplane to be able to fly this year, and I've got everything except I needed a new receiver and to get it ready to fly. Hopefully that'll be in the air, and I'm going to break one of my problems is that I never finish a project. I always get attracted to the next greatest and latest golly gee whiz bang, and I keep accumulating models that are not finished, and I've got to get my acting gear and work on those. One of the things that the company is doing this week is they're holding a number of seminars on their retiree benefits packages and what is involved and what's there. I will update you shortly on that as to whether it applies to me. Downside is, well, downside for a lot of people is that they're ending the program effective January the 1st, 2021, which is now 599 days away from now, hence the name of this channel, or at least what you see as the banners. So anyways, Monday they have the seminar that I'm attending. I'll take lots of notes. I think I've already, from the HR website, I've got enough information, I've got an understanding of it, and I'll just wait and see what stupid questions people have and ask a few, hopefully not stupid questions myself, on things I don't understand that they've mentioned. I've been working on the channel, trying to get more time to do videos, having to work and find a place where I don't disturb my wife, and she wonders why I'm talking to myself and doing that. That's still a work in progress, and I'll keep updating the channel, so please come back on a regular basis if you haven't heard anything. And again, as I say, click on the notifications and the subscribe buttons and stay up. I've been looking at doing eBay sales, also with a couple of items from the local thrift shop. Not working out too well. It may be as Jeremy Hales says, or has said in his What the Hales channel, it doesn't work the first time. You may go through 9 times. The 10th time will be the golden thing. I'm going to keep trying. I'll be filling in on this, see if eBay sales works, or Marketplace works, or Kijiji works, or going to auctions, buying liquidation goods. I'm going to try everything, look at it, record my my impressions, and whether or not it's successful for me, and whether it's something that I can feel comfortable doing. I've sourced out liquidation companies in the GTA area or Greater Toronto area, and I'm going to be trying that. They've got small cartons, and I'll pick up a carton, try to sell off what's in it, advise you. I've looked up the auction houses, I've looked at storage lockers. The big thing in the GTA area is that there's most of the storage lockers are franchise operations, and they all sell the abandoned lockers through online auctions, and the pictures are really bad. Going to try to apply Jeremy's guidelines to what I see, and if there's one there that it comes out at a low price and I can get the time, I'll do that. What I'm going to do is put money aside for doing things like the liquidation sales or the storage locker auctions, and essentially use that and build from that rather than using my retirement income as a source for doing that. I'm going to get this thing to stand on its own 2 feet and work from there. Anyways, that's the update for now. As I said before, and I'll say it again, click on subscribe and click on notifications. That's the little bell that you see there. I'll try to update once a week. As a side item, your comments, questions, and suggestions are always welcome. I've got to do a video on what I'm using to record this with. Right now, my problem is that the memory card in this miniature camera is 2 gigabytes, and I put on 3 or 4 videos, it's full. Anyways, have a good Sunday. 599 days till I post my official retirement. I'll keep everyone posted. I'll keep exploring things. Oh yes, one of the other people who's doing eBay sales and everything else suggested that when you are setting up your channel, to do a spreadsheet or a list of 100 topics and to work from that. I've gotten up to 32, and that's been 2 weeks since I started that. Some of them are probably related, but I'm going to try working my way through it. I'm also going to be taking a look at oh, gotta go. Bye-bye.